You know, my life in the beginning, since I was a kid, so I could remember, it was a life of gangs and drugs. Some people have choices to be a gang member. I was born into it. You know, I remember being a little kid, and I remember my life changed at this point in my life when I was like about 7, 6 years old. I remember my dad and my mom arguing, and I remember my dad, you know, trying to take my mom's life. My dad told me, he's like, when the cops come and ask you, you're gonna tell them that someone jumped your mom. Because after that, I had to become a young adult of survival. I had to protect my sister. I had to protect my mom. To me, I've always longed for acceptance, you know, because unfortunately, the life that my family lived, it was like I didn't have anybody to run to. I started, you know, messing around and going out with the friends, and they accepted me, you know. Got jumped into a gang when I was 11 years old, and I just followed the steps of my family, you know. They were gang members, I was gonna be a gang member. I tell you, I lived a life of drugs and prison. You know, I ended up in prison at the age of 18 years old, and I think I was 28 years old, and I came out of prison, you know, being this, you know, gang member, you know, and going from a gang member to a straight dope fiend, you know, straight heroin addict. And going from that to being homeless on the street, I remember that I tried to commit suicide. I tried to kill myself. I got married, man. My mom took my wife to church, and I was like, man, why did you do that, you know? And so, long story short, my wife ended up becoming, you know, accepting the Lord and becoming a Christian. I remember she took me to church one time so these ladies could pray for me. And these ladies were like, you know, they started praying for me, and they told me about a place called Teen Challenge. I'm telling you, I've been to prison, I've been through NA groups, I've been through hospitals, lots of things. I've never heard about never heard about Teen Challenge. But I tell you something, when they told me about Teen Challenge, and my wife went and looked it up on the internet, and you can get your GED, you know, there's all these things here, there's classes, and I think that at that time, God had birthed something in my heart. I remember I went in that chapel for the first week. I remember feeling a sense of peace, feeling a sense of love that I've never felt in my whole entire life. Never felt that, never felt peace, never felt love, never just felt that, you know, that accepted. It was like a beautiful feeling, like, you know, it's like a sense of like, you're okay, son.